There are more than 400,000 NCAA student athletes. NCAA on campus is their story.
On this edition of NCAA on Campus, we meet a most unique NCAA champion. Christy Cazzola walked away from an outstanding running career after high school. 4 years later, she returned to the sport at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. She was not only 4 years older, but she had a son, Noah. Then in her freshman season, she gave birth to her daughter, Kaya. The 27-year-old is now in her senior year at UW-Oshkosh. The academic All-America is an education major and a 5-time NCAA champion. Most recently, the winner of the Division III cross-country championship in November. To tell us more, here's cornerback Tim Filter of the nationally ranked football team.
Welcome to the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, one of 13 universities that are a part of the UW system. UW-Oshkosh was founded in 1871. Today we have over 13,000 students that are a member of the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Our school has had a lot of success in the Model United Nations program, winning 23 Outstanding Delegation Awards. And our student newspaper, the Advanced Titan, has won 5 national awards. More than 73,000 people call UW-Oshkosh their alma mater. It's been a great season for our football team. We won our first conference championship in 36 years and played in the NCAA playoffs for the first time ever, in no small part due to my 8 interceptions. Just kidding. The rest of our athletics program has 32 NCAA championships, 26 of them in track and field and cross country. And those don't even include individual NCAA championships. Christy Cazzola has 5 of those.
Can Cazzola hang on here? She holds her off, cruising to the finish line, and repeats as national champion in the outdoor 1500 final.
I won the 1500 outdoor twice, and then I won the 800 and the mile indoor last year. The last race this year at National Cross Country Championships was amazing for me. I had a lot of fun. I didn't even know if it was my day. Between the 2K and 3K, I was kind of feeling it a little bit, was feeling the burn. I was thinking, I just don't know if it's my day. I'm really not feeling very great. And then I had the men's coach yell, you gotta have confidence, you gotta have confidence. I just took off and I really pushed it out as hard as I could that last 1,000, and it was interesting to see that I'd won by 15 seconds because I did not expect that by the least. I thought they were like right on my shoulder and that they could get me at any moment. It was a cool way to run away with the title as a senior and to finish out so strongly. I felt so strong and I felt so good in that race, and I haven't felt that way in years.
Her running successes are only part of Christy's story. What surprises everyone is the unusual road she followed to get to Division III University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. Highly recruited by D1 schools out of high school where she won multiple state championships, Christy decided college was not what she wanted.
I had a lot of recruiting offers. I've got a box downstairs in my basement full of letters and pamphlets and things like that. And I did go on visits to D1 colleges. I really couldn't make a decision because I really didn't know what I wanted to do in life. I didn't know that I wanted to dedicate all of my time to running. I just knew that I needed to figure things out for myself on different levels other than just going and doing something that everyone thought I should do. There were times when I said, what the hell am I doing? But I think that most 19-year-olds think, what the hell am I doing even in college? So I think that's a normal young adult feeling to have. And I was going to work and paying my bills and being a teenager. And I don't think that that's any different than any other people. That's, I think, what people do. They live life.
She worked and lived life for 4 years, including becoming a mom. When Christy decided she was ready for college, she was 23 years old with a young son, Noah. Her daughter Kaya was born during her freshman year.
I always knew I wanted to go to college, so it wasn't that I didn't want to go when I was 17, it's just that I didn't think I was ready to go, so I think it was a good choice for me. But I was ready to go now. We were warming up the week before nationals and I said, hey, just want to let you guys know I'm pregnant. And like everyone's jaw dropped. They didn't believe me. I remember standing on the starting line and thinking, she's probably the only pregnant person running this race, and things like that at the NCAA championships. So someday I'll be able to tell my daughter that, You know, she's already run a national meet, so she doesn't have to be nervous about competing.
Christy makes fun of herself about her age just as much as we do. On the way to the national championship, Christy said, you know, it's nice to know that no matter how I do today, I'll win my age group no matter what.
I really enjoyed having Christy on the team because she brought a different perspective. She was a little bit older. She had 2 children and therefore had to have excellent time management skills. And so if someone else, you know, on the team would say, oh, I'm really busy, you know, you could kind of like roll your eyes and say, you just think you're really busy.
My typical day, I got up at 5:30 in the morning and I'd get myself ready. I would leave at 6 and I would have to have all of my stuff ready, packed in the car, good to go for the rest of the day, knowing that I would not be able to come back. Practice would begin at 6:30. We actually had 2-a-day practices, which was a little bit of a challenge, I think, for everyone. I got into the Broadfield Social Science program. It was during practice time that those classes were scheduled. So I would then do my 2 practices in a row, which was fairly challenging. I'd get pretty tired some days.
She did not want to miss one thing they did in the afternoon. So some of the mornings were over 3 hours for practice between weight training, strength training, running, pool workouts, core strength.
Then I will drive back to Maplewood Middle School for my clinicals. After I drop Kaya off, I have maybe a little bit of time to get some studies done, get some things printed off, do a little bit of reading, and then I go to my classes for the rest of the day. And then when I'm finished with my classes, I pick the kids up, and then we usually go home, do some dinner, do baths, maybe do some reading or movie time, and I'm usually in bed by 10.
How does she do it all? Now that is the million-dollar question, because I do not know how she does it all. I can't imagine that she sleeps. Whatever her secret is, I want to know, because I want some of that myself.
With Christy, you can see a focus in her eyes. When she starts a race, when she does a drill in practice, when she does a pool workout, when she does even the easy runs, are always focused, and I think that she doesn't take anything for granted because of her life and the time she had away from running.
When I think of myself as a runner, I think of myself smiling. It makes me happy. It's something that I love to do, so it's one of those things that are just priceless in life.
Her partner in this non-stop lifestyle is her fiancé and the father of her children, Shuma, a sushi chef. In case you haven't figured her out yet, Christy is all in. Whether it's running, being a mom, or in the classroom where she has earned academic All-America honors as a secondary education major.
To be named Academic All-American was amazing. I love it. I try so hard to balance everything that, you know, to be able to do that academically and perform in the classroom makes me very happy. I chose the secondary ed because I feel like that's a critical time in people's lives when they start to become adults and they start to think about the world in a different way. And they start to think about what they want to do with their lives and who they want to be.
It has been a most unusual path for Christy Cazzola, but she has no regrets.
I don't regret the way that I've done things. I think that I have different insights and different perspectives, and that I can be more empathetic to a wider range of people doing the things the way I've done. I think that you need to find your own way to make yourself happy. It's the pursuit in life that we're allotted here in this country, and we're lucky to be able to take our own opportunities.
She has marched to the beat of a different drummer, but that beat has led Christy Cazzola to multiple national championships, a great family, and an exciting future. Continued success, Christy. Thanks for watching NCAA on Campus.